Hello, Dub Nation. Let's take a look at an emotional situation that basketball fans are facing. Klay Thompson's departure from the Golden State Warriors. It's a true roller coaster of emotions for Steph Curry and Draymond Green, who have shared so many victories alongside Klay. Draymond was taking his family to an event when he got a call from Klay. And for those who know their relationship, you could already sense something was changing because Klay rarely makes that kind of call. He shared that he was considering becoming a free agent and, surprise of surprises, had his eyes on the Dallas Mavericks. The conversation seemed like a mix of nostalgia and anxiety, and Draymond realized that his friend was looking for a fresh start after a tough period with the Warriors. Being respectful, Draymond didn't interfere and let Klay follow his own path. For Curry, however, acceptance was even more difficult. He knew that the connection they had on the court was unique, forming an unbeatable duo. Life without Klay officially began during training in Hawaii, and it brought a wave of changes. With Klay's departure, new faces are emerging, like Buddy Hield and Melton, who are ready to shine. But, of course, Klay is irreplaceable. Curry and Green know that no player can fill the void left by a guy who was vital in so many victories and championships. The memories of all the incredible moments together make his absence even more felt. On Media Day, Curry reflected on how it was to see Klay walking into the training center. Feeling that this cycle was coming to an end was strange and unsettling. The memories were fresh, and the reality of no longer having that teammate by his side was becoming clearer. Draymond felt it too when he saw Klay's old locker being used by new players. Two unfamiliar faces in the place that always belonged to Thompson was a shock. Even with the new additions to the team, the chemistry built over so many years is something that can't be easily forgotten. As they prepare for this new phase, Curry, Green, and the rest of the team are looking forward, but the longing will remain. They're excited about new possibilities, but know there will be moments of sadness when someone else is called to the starting lineup. For Curry, the connection he had with Klay when shooting is unmatched. The assists between them defined an era, and it's hard to imagine that without the camaraderie and trust they developed over so many years. But despite the sadness, their friendship remains. Curry and Green are ready to adapt and see what else they can accomplish together, even without Klay by their side. When that first game against the Mavericks happens, emotions will run high. Curry and Green already know they'll miss Klay, but they'll also be ready to compete like they always have. The friendship and bonds they've formed are bigger than any change. After so many victories and challenges faced together, what comes next is just a new chapter in this incredible story. And despite the separation on the court, they'll always be cheering each other on off it. Now let's talk about a very interesting potential move happening in the NBA involving the Los Angeles Clippers and one of the most exciting young players from the Golden State Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga. If you're a basketball fan, you've surely noticed that the Clippers are in a tricky phase, and this situation might bring about some opportunities. Could Kuminga be the player they need to turn things around? Right now, the Clippers seem to be in limbo, always unsure of what to do next. With James Harden and Kawhi Leonard at the helm, the team finds itself in a dilemma. They have big stars, but it seems like they can't find the right chemistry among the players, which could be dangerous. And now, Looking at the situation, many experts are pointing to Kuminga as a solid option. Last season, he posted some very promising numbers, averaging 16.1 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game. Would you say this young talent could be the key to revitalizing the Clippers? Another issue we can't ignore is that Kuminga's contract hasn't been extended by the Warriors yet, and this opens the door for speculation about his future. For the Clippers, this could be a golden opportunity. Grant Hughes from Bleacher Report made an interesting observation. If the Clippers decide to trade Kawhi, they could make a smart move by bringing in Kuminga. Just imagine, this move could not only benefit the Clippers, but also provide Kuminga the space he needs to shine. What do you think? Would Kuminga be a good addition to the LA franchise? Also, let's not forget that there are other names being considered. Benedict Mathurin from the Indiana Pacers is another young player who might be a fit. The Clippers need more scoring options, and Mathurin has already shown he can be an excellent shooter. This is crucial, especially when looking at a roster that, aside from the stars, lacks players who can step up in key moments. Do you think Mathurin would be a good fit for the team? The truth is, in the NBA, every decision is critical and can change the entire course of a franchise. The Clippers are at a crucial point and need to act to avoid falling behind. So, what do you think? Is Jonathan Kuminga the piece the Clippers need to reach their goals? Let's talk about it in the comments. I'm curious to hear your thoughts.